Yes, page number 44, question number 7. Silence now. It was asked in internals exam of 2014, mid-semester exams. In 2014, mid-semester exam was not of MCQ. It was 10 marks only MCQ and 20 marks subjective. So at that time in mid-semester exam, this was asked for 10 marks. Now in final exam, if it comes, its weightage will be directly 15 marks. So you'll have it in mid-semester, you're going to have only MCQ based. But in final exams, you'll have 15 marks question. Look at it. From the following information, you are required to prepare quarterly cash budget of Parekh family for the period starting from 1/1/2014 to 31/12/2014. So Prakriti, calendar year or financial year? Calendar year. Okay. So what will be the 3 quarters? January, February, March 1st, April, May, June 2nd, July, August, September 3rd, and October, November, December 4th. Mr. Parekh and Mr. Parekh. Okay. Yeah, couple only, so Parekh should be for both. Mr. Parekh and Mrs. Parekh, a young couple living in Vadodara, having daughter who goes to school. Mr. Parekh is a general manager in Glaxodin Limited and earns a net salary of rupees 12 lakhs per annum after taxes. Similar one we did yesterday. So where will we take this? Salary of Mr. Parekh. Shubham? Receipts. And what amount will you take in each quarter? 3 lakhs. 12 lakhs divided by 4, 3 lakhs. You will take it in receipts. And what amount will you take in each quarter? 12 lakhs divided by 4, 3 lakhs. Okay? And Mrs. Parekh is a company secretary with Reliance Limited and earns net salary of rupees 6 lakhs per annum after taxes. Pari, where will you take this? Receipts. And what amount? 6 lakhs divided by 4, 1,50,000. The Parekh family's annual expenditure for the period from, what is this, 1/1/13 to 31/12/13? Last year. So that will be taken as a base for the current year, okay? Are as follows. So last year the house rent was 1,80,000. During the whole year, household expenditure was 3 lakhs. Car loan repayment, equal installment per month, not open month, per month was 96,000. So what was the EMI? Yes, 8,000. 96,000 divided by 12, 8,000 every month. School fees of the daughter was 40,000. Life insurance premium of Mrs. Parekh 50,000 and Mr. Parekh 1 lakh. Now, other information. The family is expected to have a cash and bank balance worth rupees 2,20,000 as on 1/1/14. Dina? Opening balance in only first quarter. Okay, and thereafter first quarter's closing will become second quarter's opening and so on. They are having one residential house at Rajkot from which they receive monthly rent of rupees 20,000. Shalini? Receipts. And what amount? No, online monthly 60,000. Okay, every quarter 20,000 into 3, what amount will be taken? 60,000. Did everyone understand this? Then household expenditure is expected to rise by 20% in the year 2014 and is assumed to be incurred evenly throughout the year. Clear? How will we find it for the current year? Yes, the household expenditure will rise by 20%. What was the household expenditure last year? 3 lakhs. So first you do 3 lakhs plus 20%, that is 3,60,000 and then divide by 4. So every quarter what will be your expenditure? 90,000. It will come in payments. Next. Moini. School fees is expected to rise by 10% and are to be paid in equally equal quarterly installments. Yesterday we had monthly, two installments. But now quarterly installments in January, April, July, October. January will be first quarter, April, second, July, third, and October, fourth. So Mohini, how will we get the amount? Yes. What is the school fees last year? 40,000. First of all, it is expected to rise by 10%. So do 40,000 plus 10%. And then since it is paid in quarterly installments divided by 4. So 11,000 every quarter. Any confusion so far? All okay with this? Next. Life insurance premium of Mr. Parekh is payable in July 2014 and Mrs. Parekh is payable in December 2014. Bhumi? July 2014 means which quarter? Third quarter. Okay. So for Mr. Parekh, that 1 lakh can you see in the above table? And I told you life insurance premium remains same only. So same 1 lakh is payable in July means quarter 3. And Mrs. Parekh 50,000 is payable in December means we'll take it as payment in quarter 4. Is everyone clear with this? Now they are planning a vacation trip to Thailand in May 2014, which is expected to cost rupees 1,50,000. Pushti? Yes, May means quarter 2. So in quarter 2 we'll make a payment of 1,50,000. The family earns monthly income of rupees 5,000 from post office monthly income plan. Vishmita? Receipts. And what amount? Yes, and then monthly. So every quarter 5,000 into 3 months, 15,000. Okay, every quarter we will take a receipt of 5,000 into 3, 15,000. The family will earn an interest income of 40,000 and 50,000 from other investments in April 14 and May 14. Pankil? Receipts. And which quarter, what amount? Second quarter, what amount? Full 90,000 in second quarter. Because April also comes in which quarter? Second quarter. May also comes in which quarter? Second quarter. So full 90,000 we will take as a payment in receipt in second quarter. Okay? Is everyone clear with this? April and May both belong to quarter 2. Next. Infrastructure bonds amounting to rupees 60,000 will mature in February 2014. Anjali? Receipts. And which quarter? 1. February 2014 means we'll take it as a receipt in quarter 1. And infrastructure bonds mature means it's our investment which will mature. So we'll receive the money. Okay? Receipt in quarter 1. They are planning to buy laptop worth rupees 50,000 in November 2014. Himanal? Quarter 4 will take as the payment. They are planning to make investment of 40,000 in public provident fund, 20,000 in shares and 40,000 in mutual funds in the months of January, February, March. All the 3 quarter month. So 40 plus 20, 60 plus 40, 1 lakh. Full 1 lakh of payment will be taken in which quarter? Quarter 1. Is everyone clear with this? House rent is paid evenly per month and online will remain same for the year 2014. Share?
In all the columns 45,000.
Yes, how much is it in the last year? House rent? 1,80,000. Do you see that? It is going to remain same. So divide by 4. 45,000. Is everyone clear with it? And last installment of car loan is payable in September 2014. Samath? 8,000. Only quarter 3. No, that's wrong. Ayushi? The last installment of car loan is payable in September 2014. Last installment is payable in September. Only installment is not payable in September. Means from January to September, and EMI you pay every month. And after September, the loan will get over. So you have to pay installments up till September. Means what is monthly installment at 96,000? Last year's car loan repayment 96,000 divided by 12. First quarter will pay for all the 3 months. So 24,000. 8,000 into 3. Second quarter, April, May, June will pay for all the 3 months. So 24,000. And last quarter, July, August, September, will pay up till September, so 24,000. Fourth quarter, no payment. 24,000 will come in first, second and third quarter. In case if it was given the last installment is payable in August, then what you would have done? First quarter, 24,000 we have to pay. Second quarter, 24,000. But third quarter, 16,000. Only July and August. Did everyone understand this? Any confusions? So same as yesterday we have to make it, okay? Make the format. Quarterly cash budget for the year ended 31/12/14. One will include January, February, March. Two will include April, May, June. Three will include July, August, September. And four will include October, November and December. I told you yesterday itself, more space will be required for payments, less space for receipts. So, opening balance of one thing we forgot to discuss, by the way. See the last year's expenses, which items no information is given. Like house rent is the information given? Yes. It is given in adjustment 12. Household expenditure 3 adjustment. Car loan 13th. School fees 4th. Life insurance premium 5th. Any item for which no information is given? No. If there was any such item, what you would have assumed? It will remain same, simply divided by 4. Is everyone clear with this? Opening balance of cash in bank, add receipts. For receipts, you may leave roughly 10 to 12 lines, means 12 lines. And then payments. Check the columns, everyone. Okay, now let us start the addendum. First, Mr. and Mrs. Parekh, a young couple living in Vadodara, having daughter who goes to school, having daughters. Mr. Parekh is a general manager in Glaxo Limited and earns a net salary of rupees 12 lakhs. Bala?
Salary of Mr. Parekh.
In receipts, we will take salary of Mr. Parekh. Further,
12 divided by 4.
12 lakhs divided by 4. 3 lakhs in each quarter. Clear with this, everyone? Then, further, Arjun. Mrs. Parekh is a company secretary with Reliance Limited and earns net salary of rupees 6 lakhs per annum after taxes. Salary of Mrs. Parekh, again in receipts it will come 6 lakhs divided by 4, 1,50,000 in each quarter. Then last year's expenditure is given, which we ignore right now. If there is no information, then only we take it. Indirectly look at other information. The family is expected to have a cash and bank balance worth rupees 2,20,000 as on 1/1/14. Himadri, in quarter 1. Opening balance in quarter 1, we will take 2,20,000. Did you understand this? Second, they are having one residential house at Rajkot from which they receive monthly rent of rupees 20,000. Ayushi? Receipts, what will be right? Rent from house at Rajkot and every quarter 60,000. And then monthly over there, so 20,000 per month means every quarter 3 months are included. So 20,000 into 3 months, every quarter 60,000 is going to be received. Any confusions with this? All active with it?
Same there.
Has everyone written up till here? Household expenditure is expected to rise by 20% in the year 2014 and is assumed to be incurred evenly throughout the year. Parul?
3 lakh plus 20% and divide by 4.
When will we take?
In all the quarters, 90,000.
In payments, household expenditure 3 lakhs plus 20% divided by 4. Directly you have to perform this function in calculator. You get 90,000 in each quarter. What did you learn? Then school fees is expected to rise by 10% and are to be paid in equal quarterly installments in January, April, July and October. Ankit, receipts or payments? Payments, school fees 40,000 plus 10% rise, divide by now 4 installments, so divide by 4. 11,000 in each quarter. Clear up till here, everyone? Then Rajeshwari. Life insurance premium of Mr. Parekh is payable in July 2014 and of Mrs. Parekh is payable in December 2014. In third quarter we will take Mr. Parekh, that is 1 lakh, and in last quarter we will take Mrs. Parekh, that is 50,000. Did everyone understand this? So life insurance premium. Underline July 2014 and write quarter 3, Q3. Then you can see Mr. Parekh is 1 lakh. And underline December 2014 and write down Q4. In fourth quarter, Mrs. Parekh's premium, that is 50,000. Can you all see in the last year's information 1 lakh and 50,000 of husband and wife? Next, Prakriti. They are planning to vacation trip to Thailand in May 2014, which is expected to cost 1,50,000.
Vacation to Thailand, 150 in second quarter.
Yes, in payments, vacation to Thailand and May 2014 means second quarter 1,50,000. Is everyone clear with this? Then Shilpi, the family earns monthly income of 5,000 from post office monthly income plan.
Receipt side 5,000 into 3 or 15,000 for every quarter.
Yes, in receipts we will take this income from post office monthly income plan. Okay, income from post office monthly income plan. 5,000 is per month, so 5,000 into 3 months. Every quarter will be receiving 15,000. Is everyone clear with this? Then, anyone still writing up till post office monthly income plan? Anushka. The family will earn interest income of 40,000 and 50,000 from other investments in April 2014 and May 2014. In? Yes, April and May both market as quarter 2, Q2, so entire 90 will come in quarter 2. And interest from investments 40,000 plus 50,000. Entire 90,000 in quarter 2. Any doubt with this? Then, infrastructure bonds amounting to 60,000 will mature in February 2014. Yes, in quarter 1, maturity of infrastructure bonds. February 2014 means in first quarter we will take 60,000. Understood this, everyone? Then they are planning to buy laptop worth rupees 50,000 in November 2014. Gaurav? They are planning to buy laptop in November 2014. Yes, in payments we will take purchase of laptop. In November means last quarter we will take 50,000. Did everyone understand this? Then they are planning to make investments of rupees 40,000 in PPF, 20,000 in shares, 40,000 in mutual funds in January, February and March. So, clear? Now they are making the investments. They are not selling the investments. They are planning to make the investments. So, payments. Okay, investments in shares, PPF, shares and mutual funds. What amount? Yes, full amount will come in quarter 1. Because January, February, March, all the three are first quarters. So 40 plus 20 plus 40, 1 lakh. Okay, all the three market is Q1. January also is quarter 1, February also is quarter 1 and March is also quarter 1. Clear? House rent is paid evenly per month and will remain same for the year 2014. Hence, house rent last year was 1,80,000, it will remain same. So 1,80,000 divided by 4, 45,000 every quarter. Did everyone understand this? Then last installment of car loan is payable in September 2014. Bhavesh. Last year you can see 96,000 of amount divided by 12, so 8,000 is EMI and every quarter into 3 months 24,000. But in bracket you'll mention up to September. Means we'll take only for first 3 quarters. Up to September means we'll take only for first 3 quarters. Full 24,000. 24,000 will come in first 3 quarters. Did everyone understand this? Any doubts with this? No other information is given. So last year also no information is pending. So that's all. Now we are to do balancing column wise, quarter wise. Okay. There were any confusion with this, Tarun? Now first we'll do the total A is how much? 2 lakh? 70,000. Okay. So 8 lakh 5,000 minus 2 lakh 70,000, 5 lakh 25,000? 35,000. 5 lakh 35,000 is closing balance of cash and bank. A minus B. Okay. That closing 535 will become opening of quarter 2. Now 5, 8, 9, 30, 80, 10, 40, 50, 11, 40, 50, 11 lakh 50,000. And 91, 250, 290, 310, 390, 320. 3 lakh 20,000, 1150 minus 320 will be 830. Closing of quarter 2 will become opening of quarter 3. So 8, 11, 12, 80, 13, 40, 55. 13 lakh 55,000. 91, 2, 40, 60, 9, 70, 270. 1355 minus 270, so 10 lakh 85,000 will become opening of quarter 4. 10, 13, 14, 15, 10, 20, 16, 10. 16 lakh 10,091, 2, 245, 246. 16 10 minus 246, so 13 lakh 54,000, 64,000.
Yes.
So this is how we make the cash budget, and this was for 10 marks. All of you are clear with this? Now in homework. So question 4 is your homework. I am discussing it. We edited. Page 41, question 4. Can you show it on Thursday? Okay. Monday will be starting with financial reporting. Page 41, question 4, I am discussing it thoroughly. Using the following information, prepare a quarterly cash budget for the period from line 1/4/17 to 31/3/18. Now, is it calendar year or financial year? Financial year. What will be quarter 1? April, May, June. Quarter 2? July, August, September. Quarter 3? October, November, December. And quarter 4? January, February, March. Mr. and Mrs. Desai, a young couple living in Baroda, have a 7-year daughter who goes to school. Mr. Desai is a marketing executive in Haim Private Limited and earns a salary of 1,80,000 per annum. So 1,80,000, where will it come? Receipts. And what amount? Divide by 4, 45,000 every quarter. Mrs. Desai is a school teacher. Her salary is 60,000 per annum. So that will also come in receipts. And what amount? 15,000. 60,000 divided by 4, 15,000 every quarter. They also receive interest income of 2,000 in the month of March. Where will it come? Receipt and 4th quarter. Now it's financial year. And in March and market is Q4. 4th quarter, last quarter, okay? Desai's family expenditure for the period from, now what is this, 1/4/16 to 31/3/17? Last year. Okay, look at the next page. Other information. We'll see this expenditure at the end. Whatever information is not given would remain same. Other information. Desai family is expected to have a cash balance of 25,000 on 1/4/17. Opening balance in quarter 1. Gas, electricity and telephone bills are expected to rise by 10%. How much is gas, telephone, electricity last year? 12,000. So how will you do? 12,000 plus 10% divided by 4. Any confusions? Grocery prices will rise by 5%. What is groceries last year? 12,000. How will you do? 12,000 plus 5% divided by 4. Desai family buys all their clothes, usually in the month of October. So, see in the last year, what was the expenditure on clothes? 9,000. No information is given, means it is going to remain same. But in October, which quarter? Third quarter. Now October in the financial year is which quarter? Third quarter, okay? So full 9,000 you'll take in which quarter? Third quarter. Any confusion? So divide to divide they make purchase, okay? School fees are paid in 2 equal installments in the month of April and October. Again, no changes here, means it's going to remain same. What was school fees last year? See about 12,000 divided by 2, 6,000. And like 2 installments. April is which quarter? First quarter. Market is Q1. October is which quarter? Third quarter. Market is Q3. So first quarter 6,000, third quarter 6,000. Any confusions? Mr. Desai, life insurance premium is paid in the month of April. See about what is life insurance premium of Mr. Desai? So April means first quarter. Market is Q1. A new life policy of rupees 1 lakh for Mrs. Desai is to be bought, whose annual premium 5,000 is to be paid in December. Which quarter? third quarter. And what amount will take? 5,000. Don't take 1 lakh. Policy is 1 lakh. That you will get when Mrs. Desai dies. Okay, policy is of 1 lakh. What is the premium you are paying? 5,000. Okay, so don't record 1 lakh 5,000. And don't record 1 lakh in receipt also. Okay, so 5,000 only is to be considered. Ignore 1 lakh. And 5,000 in December means we'll take it in third quarter. Any confusion? Desai family is planning a religious trip to Kedarnath in December 2000, make it 17, during Christmas vacation. So expenses not given. What was the last year's vacation trip to Manali expense? No expense information is given, means we assume they are going to spend same, their budget is same. So 15,000 in December means third quarter, mark it as Q3, and expense will remain same 15,000, okay? Other expenses are to remain unchanged. So let us see now. Gas, electricity is information given? Yes. Grocery? Yes. Clothing?
Yes.
Petrol and maintenance? No. So that will remain same. Put tick on that. 7,200 divided by 4, 1,800. Home loan repayment will remain same. Put tick on that. 60,000 divided by 4, 15,000. Scooter loan repayment not given. So put tick on that, will remain same. 6,000 divided by 4, 1,500. School fees given. Life insurance given. Vacation trip given. So this will be your homework for us. Okay. Monday we'll take up with financial report. Monday's time 11:15. 11:15 to 12:15. Okay. Bye everyone. And do attend the college.